Yeah, I love the way God created you. You stayed strong even when them niggas hated you. You played along even when the snakes was faking you. Damn, that's why nobody is ever taking you from me. And that's a fact. I know you love me, baby, so this beat just said.
3, 2, 1 In the Sky podcast, and on today's episode we have Lxst, up and coming hip hop artist. Introduce yourself a little bit, man.
Yo, what's up? My name's Lxst. You can call me Lxst, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I make music, pretty much. That's all you need to know.
And what was it like growing up in Phoenix for you?
Man, it was different. Growing up, basically, like, I grew up by Peoria High School. My real biological dad was like, wasn't really in the picture. Nigga, he was in and out of jail. Just me and my mom, my two brothers, and growing up, I played sports, basketball, football. It's my main shit, and I started doing music around 17. Took it serious for about when I was like 18. That's when I started posting on like SoundCloud and shit. But growing up, I would say everything was unexpected. I never really had like a structured life. I felt like I've been independent since I was damn near 8. So
what do you mean by that? Like, what are some of the things that makes you feel that way, that you've been independent since you were 8?
My mom was working 4 jobs. Basically, it was me and my brothers in the house all the time, whether I was playing tackle football on the street or just outside messing around. Like, I pretty much raised myself, right and wrong. Obviously, I had my mom in my life, like at night times and shit, and help me with homework and everything like that. But I never really had, I would say, a proper father figure, and I feel like everyone needs that in their life. So I had to teach myself pretty much to be a man and handle business.
Now, you mentioned your brother. Are you older or younger than him?
I'm the youngest. I got 2 older brothers. One's 25 and one's 22.
I imagine that'd be rough being the youngest out of all boys.
Yeah, maybe they made me tough, bro. I used to beat my ass.
I bet.
But yeah.
Are any of them in the music scene?
Nah, hell no. They got me into music, like, 'cause I grew up listening to like everybody, like from Hobson to fucking Al Green and Sam Cooke. I don't even know if a lot of people don't even know who those people are, but we always used to freestyle in the car and everything. And I always used to be alright at it, but my brothers kind of pushed me to be better, and I fell in love with it. I just felt like I'm the type of person where I don't really like having a bunch of authority or people telling me what to do. So I feel like music, like, I own that shit. Like, that's all me, my voice, and my words, and if people relate to it, and that's like the most important thing.
Now, you said you were doing it like around 17, and then you kind of start taking it more serious. What pushed you to that, to start posting and putting yourself out there more?
I had so I didn't like start in studios and anything like that. I started doing like YouTube beats off my TV and just recorded myself like on Twitter, like did videos and shit like that. And I had this one when the 10 Toes Down challenge, you know that challenge?
I'm sure. How'd that one go? Because there's so many fucking challenges, bro.
That one's like it was like the piano bass. And it was like, yeah, I don't even know how to do that girl's voice, but it was a piano type beat, and it was that same beat, and I got over like 600 retweets and 1,000 likes in like a month, and I was like, all right, people fuck with my shit. So I was like, all right, let me try to find a studio. And it's funny because like my best friend's brother is an engineer for one of these studios out here called Universal, and I got introduced to him, and I had my first studio session with him, and then from then on it was history. Like, I fell in love with it. I was nervous as hell on the booth and shit. I didn't even know what ad libs were or dubs or none of that, because I never recorded a song. It was just all like not YouTube, Twitter videos. So yeah, that's how it started.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with your Twitter. Does that have like more of a following than your Instagram?
So what happened? I used to have almost 50,000 on Instagram, believe it or not, on my old account, and it got deleted this year for no, like, literally no reason. I tried getting it back, email, they disabled it, and I didn't even know what happened. Cause like I from my first studio session till now, I started getting a following. Cause I'm known in my state, just cause like I just got connections. I just be knowing everybody out here, whether I went to middle school, because I've gone to 4 different high schools.
Damn.
So I've like jumped around a lot. That's why I say I never really had like a structure for real in my life. And I feel like now I'm got my schedule down, and shit's been booming. But from then till now, I was on SoundCloud, and I just got on Spotify like 2 months ago. But my SoundCloud, like almost at 1.3 million total plays, and my Spotify, I'm at like 5.6 monthly listeners, but I'm about to by summertime be around like 20K with the people I've been meeting and the shit I got planned. So that shit's been crazy for me. Honestly, I never would have expected it, like, to go this far, like this kind of soon. Like it's not that fast, I guess, day and age now, but like I said, like the people that I got like planned, and the management and the dudes I've been talking to that in the industry, like a bunch of shit's gonna happen. So I've been excited, and like, just all praise to God, really. I've never even been like super religious, but I felt like uh I've been through hell, like, in these couple months he's been really just like paying it back, and showing me that I should keep living this life. So I'm excited.
Yeah, man, you definitely get what you give in your universe. I figured that out too.
Hmm.
Um,
Absolutely.
so with like all your like, quote unquote clout or whatever anybody wants to call it, um,
Yeah.
some people gotta run their mouths because that's just natural. Have you had any
Hmm.
like instances where somebody was trying to call you out or just say something to you?
I mean, yeah, I went through a lot of shit at my high school. Number one, everybody's just, my main thing like was, oh, you're a SoundCloud rapper, blah 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 blah. But most of the time, like, they would say that, and then they listen to the quality of my music. Like, I don't put out shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm very OCD and organized about like how I go with things. And I mean, I hate the term SoundCloud rapper, but it's like I
Hmm.
started owning that shit, because like, nigga, like Post Malone started on SoundCloud, like all these people everyone listens to, and I just started realizing, like, yeah, I get shit, bro, but like at the end of the day, dude, no one fucks with you till everybody fucks with you. So I'm gonna keep putting my head down, go in my bag, and keep doing me. I don't really I don't think there's been instances like, there's just been accumulation of people talking shit, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah.
bro, once you've been through so much shit, you start realizing in life, bro, like all the little things don't matter. Especially internet talk and comments, like those don't matter. I've seen people change up in 2 seconds like that, just by me responding to a comment. Like, some nigga was talking shit the other day, and I was just like, he's like, you sound like so and so, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, my bad, bro. I forgot to make music for you. I'll try better. And he's like, oh shit, didn't think you were gonna respond. No, bro, I was fuck with you. Music cool. Like, people like weirdo dudes like that. Like, I don't even be paying attention really to that shit. But the love I pay attention to, and I appreciate it. I always be DMing everybody. You're responding. Like, it's insane, for real.
That's good, especially with like your following. I know people that have like, not even half your following or a quarter of your following and think they're high and mighty to just to talk to somebody lower than them. I don't know how people think.
No, I
'Cause,
know what you mean. Absolutely. Because, like, the thing, bro, like, you never know what can happen to you, dude. Like, honestly, like, I've been living my day, every day by day, appreciative of everything, because one day, like, your life could turn upside down, whether something happens to your friend, or something happens to you, family member. Like, you never know. So I believe, like, you know, why think you're better than what you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be confident about yourself, and of course, everybody, like, as an artist, you
hmm
got to be confident, you got to be cocky, you can't be like shaking everybody's, and you know what I'm saying, like, doing this and that. But at the end of the day, like, you never know what can happen to you, bro. So I treat everybody with respect. You know, it's just how it is.
And like another thing a lot of people don't realize is that the world doesn't revolve around you.
Mhm.
Like a lot of people are scared to die, but
Mhm.
and then you got to realize like the world isn't going to stop turning. Like people are still
Mm-mm.
going to be going to work. Like people are still going to be doing their day by day, regardless if you're here or not.
Bruh, that's so funny you said like no. I say this, bro. This is my saying, and people can say like I'm hard, bro, but I've always been shown tough love. Like I don't know any different. My stepdad told me that like nobody really gives a fuck about you. You got to think of it like that. Like nobody gives a fuck. I could die and I'll have friends, but a year later, my memory will slowly fade a little. And then another year, my memory slowly fade a little. You know, and it sucks, but that's just the reality of it. So if you want to stick around, I gotta make an impression on these people. I gotta let them know like more than who the fuck I am, but like how I can share my message and share my words and let people know like they're never alone. You know what I'm saying? And let them know who the fuck I am and what I represent and my morals and how I grew up. And if they fuck with me, they fuck with me. If they don't, then only person that can judge me is God. That's the only person.
Yeah, it is true. And some people listening might think, if I don't believe in God, well, it's just whatever you want to put it
Yeah,
out to,
but
whatever you want to make it.
I swear I used to be atheist. I'm not even kidding. Like, I didn't believe, like, there's so much bad shit happening. And I'm like, bruh, like, there's no way God's doing all this, dude. But, like, literally, I'm telling you, like, these past couple months in my life, bro, like, I started believing. And when I started believing and seeing the signs instead of ignoring it, like, my life has been tremendously better. I've been feeling better about myself. My music has been progressing insane. Like, I feel like there's definitely a spirit. I've always felt like in tune with the world, what's going on, and when things happen or before things happen, I get like anxiety and shit. So I feel like that nigga's always been in me. So that's why I gotta say to everybody, like, oh, I don't believe in him, whatever. Believe what you want. Believe if you don't believe in there's a God, believe in good. Believe in something. Believe in something that can help other people and make you feel good about yourself. That's what I believe.
Yeah, man. I think that ties in a lot with, but if you're not going to believe in God, at least believe in some. I mean, I'm not a religious person, but like at least
Hmm.
believe in something more positive because like you're only a product of your thoughts, really.
Yep.
If you think the world's this big bad hellhole, then it's going to be a big bad hellhole for you, like straight
Oh.
up. Yeah.
Hmm.
But
I agree with you.
let's take it a couple steps back to the music.
All right.
Who would you say like one of your favorite rappers are? Like who
Uh,
inspires you the most?
all right. And it's like funny because it's not even a resemblance to my music at all. But I would say Hobson, number one, had me singing Ill Mind 4 and 5 when I was younger. From I sag my pants into my ass shows, all that shit, bro. Like, I fucking was singing Cousin and doing all that shit at a young age. He made me want to, like, he got me into hip hop. And then, I don't know if my brother used to play Swayze. I don't know if you know him. It was like,
Yeah.
I met her at a back.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro. That song was
bro.
fire. I
That shit
swear.
is insane, bro. And that shit had me like just the melodic part, and I feel like I got a lot of my acoustic and shit from that, from listening to that to Al Green. I've always been just musical people around me, but definitely Hobson, and also my cousin is Boogus, which is Russ's best friend, which is Russ's best friend, and so I've been listening to Russ since before the first time he got on MTV. So like I fuck with Russ now more so because like his mindset. Like obviously his music is good, but his mindset and the way he goes about things. And then last but not least, Lil Skies. Like whether anyone wants to talk shit about him, like if I can relate to an artist, then I fuck with it. Obviously I relate and I have a lot of feelings towards like X and a lot of these bigger mainstream artists, but the reason I started it, like taking more seriously, was those three people: Russ, Hobson, and Lil Skies. Weirdest combination of people, I know, but that's just how it is.
Now would you say your cousin is in with Russ?
Yeah, my cousin's Boogies.
Oh, okay.
Boogie's is an artist too. He's verified and shit on IG, and he opens up for Russ like almost every other night. So
That's fucking dope, man.
yeah,
I feel like Russ like gets a lot of like undeserved, like a stupid amount of undeserved hate just for no fucking reason.
yeah, man. It's just the culture. Everyone's a bandwagon.
Yeah.
Everyone's a goddamn bandwagon. Nobody has their own opinion, really. That's why when you're different, and you speak your mind, then you're gonna get the most backlash. But at the end of the day, excuse me, in the back of people's heads, bro, they know the truth. They know what's right. But most people are just insecure about themselves. They don't want to be the oddball out and shit like that. So it is what it is.
That's another thing that really like irks me about like our generation. It's just like everybody wants to ride the wave. Everybody wants to
Mm-hmm.
follow this or wear this, like what someone else is doing. Like, don't nobody know how to
Mm-hmm.
be themselves.
No one knows how to be themselves, bro. Everyone tries to like, even with, I'm gonna speak on something because, like, I lost my best friend since 8th grade to fucking suicide this year.
I'm sorry,
And it was,
man.
nah, bro, you're good, man. It was, unexpected as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I kind of get just annoyed when I see all this whole, like, mental illness, like niggas be rapping about, like, oh, I'm sad and shit, and then like, but they're not, you know what I'm saying? People would be
Hmm.
doing it because it's in, like, honest, like Juice World started it, but Juice World been through some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like, oh, you can't rap about what you want to rap and this and that, but like even that's the wave and that's the culture. But I feel like now people are just drying it out, so when real niggas actually rap about that shit, like, people are like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't understand, like, bandwagons, especially on a serious topic like that. Like, I never understood that.
I actually heard a really interesting take on how some guy felt about like Little Peep and like just the whole really sad emotional shit. And he's like, I don't really necessarily understand why he has to make that music. And the guy didn't agree with it because they're making music to bring out someone's emotions. Because if you listen to that kind of music, it'll make you sad. Just like if you listen to upbeat music, it'll make you happy. And the guy didn't
Mm-hmm.
like that Lil Peep or whoever was banking off of depressed people or somebody who was sad. So that's like an interesting take on it, I thought.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, left right shit, like half and half. Really, I feel like that's always gonna be. It's a sensitive topic. You can't ever call somebody out for not feeling, what they're saying they're feeling,
Mhm.
because how the fuck do you know? But
Mhm.
like,
Exactly.
you can know, like, most people, number one, like, uh, I'll say some shit probably like after the interview, because me personally, I'm not a very, like, I don't like to talk about like my mental, like, stability and illness. Like, I'd rather write about it or let people know. I put that in a song called Alone. But I've been there, bro. I've been there multiple times to where, and I feel like everyone has, but like,
Mhm.
I've been in that dark place where I didn't want to wake up and go to school. Like, I felt numb, like, felt nothing towards anything, bro. And it fucking sucks. And you really gotta look yourself in the mirror. You can't be pointing fingers left and right. And you gotta figure out what's wrong with you. And it's not hard, or it's not easy. It's hard as fuck. And it was really like a rock bottom uh moment in my life. And I remember that night, bro. Cause I'm still in high school, but like, I remember that night I was drinking, bro. I was drinking the whole summer, every day, like, yeah, partying and shit, blah blah blah. But I wasn't drinking because, like, I wanted to have fun. I was drinking because I didn't want to feel shit no more. This was like right around the time my homie died, and I remember this one night. I was like, this is the first time I ever felt depressed. I remember being overwhelmed with this darkness. I'm just call it this darkness, and I was like, didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't know what it was, like, what was happening with me, if I was sick or whatever. And so I get up and I'm like just mad and sad, and I'm like crying and frustrated, and I like go to my homie's bathroom, and I'm just like punching shit. I like fucking headbutt the mirror, nigga. I got like cuts all over me, and I just sit down there and I cry at like 3 a.m. And then I look and I get up and I'm like bleeding and shit, and I'm like, damn, like, shit's got to change. I don't want to live my life like this, because if I do, you know, like, I know I'm not finna be around, you know. I don't want to go into too much shit, but I know I'm not finna walk this earth much longer. So when I do rap about like that shit, or sing about that shit, is because I've experienced it, bro. I've felt so much emotion and pain that I got tired of it, you know. I'm like, bro, fuck this. Like, I only live once, and I want to be happy, you know. I want to leave a mark on everybody around me. So that's just how I view it, man.
I definitely know what it feels like to like. You just feel like, for me personally, like you just feel like your peripherals are gone and like you're just in this dark ass box.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like doing shit. Like you just want to sit there.
Mm-mm.
But you just gotta pick yourself up out of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's
Absolutely. Absolutely. Smoke some weed.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes that'll fuck you up more though. Like,
No, for real. I'm good with it now, but in the beginning, bro, that shit made me like more sad. That's why I don't drink, bro. I don't drink anymore. I haven't drank for like 8 months.
yeah, I'm not much of a drinker. I drank a little bit on New Year's, but nothing crazy. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro.
It's
For real.
nasty. It's just nastier and fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even
I feel
fun.
you.
By the time you're drunk, you just want to puke your guts out.
Yeah, I was never really a puker, bro. I only puke like once. I don't know why, bro. Maybe it was in my genes. My real dad was a fucking bum ass nigga. So maybe it was in my
Some good
genes, bro.
drinking genes, bro.
Yeah.
What inspires a lot of your songs? Like, what is behind a lot of your music?
Just the shit I go through. My life. You know? I keep it real in everything, whether I talk about fucking a nigga up, like beating somebody up, or fucking smoking, or my heart getting broken, like just shit I experience. I don't ever try to, when I write songs, like I can't just go and be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna sit down and write a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit has to happen to me to where, cause like I'm a very emotional person. So when something happens to me or whatever, I bottle it up. I don't like to say shit. I just bottle it up. So then there's nights where I'm like, when I get my low points, or even the exact opposite, when I'm hella happy, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna rap about, you know, whatever I did or this and that. I just keep it real. That's my life. Like, my songs are my life. There's no cap and none of that bullshit, bro.
That's good.
For
a
real.
lot of people don't put their heart into their music, and I definitely can tell that with you. Another crazy thing, like I told you, bro, is that I had your shit on my liked songs way before I even knew who you were. I swear,
that was crazy.
I didn't even know like anything. Like, I'm pretty sure it was back when I had SoundCloud on my Xbox, and like I would just let the shit play, and I would just play random ass songs, suggested songs.
Damn.
And yours came on. I was like, this shit goes hard. Liked it. Still on there. And then I click on your playlist. I was like, I fucking like this song, but yeah, it's fucking lit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, God works in mysterious ways. Like, for that shit, what are the convenient, like, what is the coincidence of that shit happening? You know, like, that far long ago, and now you're in my life, like, now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, I believe in all that little shit. Like, even I had when I had this manager, like, I would say about a year ago, shit didn't go good, but I met like a lot of like industry fucking people, and I was at this one studio, and there's this engineer named Ten Toes. He's worked with like Moneybagg, Herbo, and Lil Sky. Lil Skies he works with a lot. Like, that's his boy. And I seen him there, and he remembered me. He's like, yo, he's like, Lxst, right? And I was like, oh shit. I was like, what's good, this and that. And now I'm finna work with him
awesome.
next weekend. And I'm like, bruh, and he's getting me JD Films, who shot Every Season by Rodney Ricch. He's a videographer, and that shit got 52 million views in 4 months.
God damn.
Yeah, bro. So like, that's what I'm saying. God is good. Like, especially like that was unexpected. So like he repaid me way more than I ever thought, you know, just for keeping that relation. And like the reason why that nigga fucks with me so much, fuck my music, bro, and this and that. Like I'm a real ass person. Like you either love me or you hate me. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm being honest. I'm gonna keep doing me, getting my money, and showing my fans love. That's literally all I care about.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
What are your like aspirations? Where do you want to take this music shit?
Rolling Loud, fucking Coachella. I want to have my epiphany moment, and I'll probably cry when I see this is like a sold out. Even like 5,000 for me right now is a fuck ton of people. Like sold out 5,000 people, phone lights in the air, singing my shit. That's what I want to experience. I fuck with those vibes, like those. I want people at my shows to have memories and it takes shit away, whether it's lit as fuck and starting a mosh pit or, you know, you crying or some shit. Like I want people
in the air.
Yeah, bro, I want people to feel that shit. That's where I see myself. I wanna be successful. I think I have such a fear of not being successful. That's why I bust my ass every fucking day. It's cause, you know, that's the mindset you gotta have, bro. I wanna fucking kill all of these industry niggas that everybody thinks is so hot shit. Everyone thinks is this and that. Now I'm like, bro, you don't even know. Like, just give me that opportunity, bro. And if you don't give me that opportunity, then I'm gonna fucking make that opportunity for myself. Like, I don't need a handout. Like, it's gonna happen. I know it is.
I like that. I like that hunger. Like a lot of people come on here capping and shit. You want to take over the world, but you seem like legitimate about your shit. Like you know what you got to grind. Like you don't expect to be an overnight success, even though in a way you are. Like you know, with how fast you say your shit's picked up and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
still you realize
it's like not anywhere where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's still like I appreciate everything. I'm not just like, oh, fuck, you know, but like I appreciate everything. When you appreciate shit, bro, it gives you purpose. When you have, besides goals, when you really like know that shit's within you, like this, not even this music shit, just like I know myself, bro. Like I'm comfortable with myself. I love myself. And since I love myself, you know, part of me is music. So I'm doing this shit for, you know, I remember Blueface said, you got to be selfish. I'm doing this shit for me, man. Like this is what I believe will make me, you know, be happy in life, you know. Like I can't work a 9 to 5. I can't do that shit.
That.
No, I can't. So it's gonna happen, bro. The tongue is a very powerful thing, man. Speaking shit into existence. I believe in that 100%.
Now, what would you say the most misunderstood thing about you is?
Let me think about this. Bitches think I'm a fuckboy because I'm light skinned. Bro, like facts. That shit's annoying. Like, okay. Like, don't get me wrong, I have my fuckboy days, like this and that. But like, I ain't fucked a bitch in damn near almost 7 months now.
Exactly me, I swear to God.
Yeah, bro. I literally just been in my bag. Like, I dropped all my like dead weight, and it's fucking crazy, bro. Like the way my life is now, I would not have thought that where it'd be like a year ago with the people in my life. You know, I always knew in my music I'm gonna be consistent with that shit, but the people who I have myself around, like and I'm talking about people that I thought that I call my brother. You know, that I shed tears with, laugh with, knew everything about me. Had some fake ass niggas by my side, bro. So I feel like, you know, whether people understand me or don't understand me, it's the same thing if they like me or if they hate me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep doing me. Like that's what I'm different. I don't. If you understand me, bro, then cool. But I want honestly keep it 100 with you. I feel like no one will ever understand me. You know, because I can barely understand myself sometimes.
Shit.
So. Yeah.
Some factual shit.
Yeah, Brody.
Like, and like you said, like cutting out that way, like most bitches like some fucking hoes, bro. Like they will hold you
bro.
back.
100. I
They
give my
want
time
every
and
dollar.
energy. Not, bro, fuck every dollar, like, in a metaphorical way. Like, cause even I had a show, it wasn't my first headlining show, but it was my first, like, time being on stage. And so there was, like, 500 people there. I sold 267 tickets of the 500 people there. And there was, like, 7 other niggas. So once I did that, like, and everyone, they were singing my songs and jumping and shit, and I had people come from my school, then I had bitches I ain't talk, cause this was recently, bro. I dropped everybody like 6 months ago. This was like, I was say 4 weeks ago was my show. And I had everybody hitting me up like, oh, like, yo, I miss you, or I wish I could have gone, and this and that. And it's like, bro, like, I'm never gonna be like, oh, fuck you, this and that. I'm just gonna be like, I know who, like, my real people are, my real supporters, my real friends, and real love, So it is what it is. And bitches, bro, they've been playing games. I'm just gonna wait. I'll be honest, I'm too good. I'm a top tier nigga. I told all these girls, I'm like, you want me to do like me, to do the things that I would do for you, you won't meet somebody like that. So God will put her in my life when I'm ready. Obviously, bro, you got hoes and shit and this and that, but I could give a fuck about some pussy. I'd rather see 10 bands than fuck, some Kim Kardashian asshole. Like, I'm straight. Like, really.
Yeah, that money's gonna make you happier a lot longer if you use it right though.
Yeah, I mean, money makes me happy, bro, but it's more of the security. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing I got myself. I don't need you, because I feel like people now, like, especially in relationships, bro, like with high school and shit, everybody gets too goddamn invested in that shit. Everybody's like, oh, if this person leaves me, my life's over, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I grew up too fast, bro. I got kicked out of my house at 16, dude, and I just been on my own. I got a good relationship with my mom now and my stepdad, but, like, I've been on my own. I've experienced so much shit, so much good shit and bad shit that's happening. So I swear, like, bro, like, I don't feel like anyone can really hurt me. So it's like, if you want to play with me, then bitch, you're lost. Like, like, I don't really give a fuck.
I like
This is
that.
how it be.
Bitch, you're lost. Play on words there.
Play on words, exactly.
Are there any shout outs you like to give to anybody?
Shout out my mom. For real. Like, that's one of the rare women I care about in my life. She's done above and beyond more than words can explain. Is the toughest woman I've ever met in my fucking life. My real dad used to beat her, bro. Like, broke her nose, all that shit. And that's why that nigga went to jail. He didn't go to jail for that, which is the stupid shit. He went to jail for some armed robbery.
God
So
damn.
yeah, he was just straight up gangster, like, for real. But I don't portray myself as that, I don't portray myself as a nigga pulling up with straps and this and that, because I'm not that type of dude, I got both sides backgrounds. Like, I got that shit, that hood side from Arizona, as enough as you can get, but he wasn't from here, to, like, living where I'm living at now, with a bunch of white people, and like I'm comfortable, I appreciate my mom, because she's shown me so much in this world. And also my stepdad too. As much as we butt heads, is like, that dude's fucking successful as shit, and he's shown me manners and morals and what it's like to be a man. And he's not fucking perfect, but he tried, that's all I could ever ask.
Thank you for listening to the In the Sky podcast, and thank you, Lxst, for coming on here, man. It's been awesome talking to you.
I appreciate you, brother. Shout out my mom, shout out my dad, and then 333. Have good, have evil. You already know what the fuck going on.